meditate on the Buddha's advice or teachings to give more time to meditate, so that to be able to conquer us not normally from beginningless birth, from beginningless, not only from this morning, from birth, from beginningless birth, we are controlled by anger, ignorance, attachment. We are controlled. We are used by ignorance. Total false mind, I explained yesterday. The root of samsara, the root of all the sufferings, the root of all the problems, including relationship problem, everything, global problem, individual, society problem, country problem, individual problem. Oh, the root I introduced yesterday, the ignorance, particularly ignorance, the ignorance of ignorance holding the I from the beginningless birth, I, which exists in the mere name, merely labeled by the mind, but appeared also merely labeled by the mind, but always appeared existing from its own side, or hallucination in the mind. It appeared the wrong way, and we believe it the wrong, total, absolutely wrong way. So that's why from beginning as a birth up to now, still we're in samsara. We're not free from that. We're not free from suffering. We're not free from suffering. We're the samsara. So still not complete control of the suffering. Still we haven't everlasting happiness, blissful state of peace for oneself, even for oneself. The nirvana, the liberation from oceans of samsara suffering, liberation from oceans of helping suffering, being suffering, liberation from oceans of animal suffering, liberation from oceans of human being suffering, liberation from oceans of suffering of the suras, liberation from oceans of suffering asuras. Still, we haven't got we haven't got liberation from all this. From beginning birth up to now, so the liberation from the oceans of suffering of the human beings we haven't got. So we still not free from death. Still not free from death. Without choice, we have to die. Without choice, we have to get old. Without choice, we have to die. I forget the one. Forget the other one. Forget the rebirth. So like that, we have no choice. You understand? No choice. While you don't wish to die, you have to die. You understand? While you don't want to cure cancer, but we get cancer. You understand? While we don't want to have diarrhea, we get diarrhea. Diarrhea or diarrhea?
Diarrhea.
Huh?
Diarrhea.
Diarrhea. So it's like that. We have to understand. While we don't wish, but we have to experience. We go through that. So we don't have total freedom from suffering. So that's so far from beginning, but up to now, we are used by the ignorance, the total false wrong. I explained yesterday has been dictatorship, and the self-changing thought has been dictatorship. People in the world don't like dictatorship. The country has dictatorship. Who care your own happiness, your own power, but you don't care the happiness of the people, population. Or they need their happiness, don't care. Only you care your happiness, your power. Other people don't like. That's why so many 100,000 people killed. People get killed. They suffer, tortured. Then so many poor people, the middle class, so many were not involved in the politics. They suffer, millions, suffer, all like that. See? So dictatorship, all that are self-changing thought as the main dictatorship. Use yourself. You totally used by dictatorship, your self-changing thought. They have to recognize this. This one don't. This main dictatorship. The main dictatorship that you have, that totally you are used by the self-changing thought, so you doesn't give any freedom to yourself. And this we don't recognize. We always think, the self-changing thought is guru, a self-changing thought as the father, mother, as a guru. They always work for self-changing thought. Day and night, whole life work for self-changing thought. Servant for self-changing thought. The servant, total servant for self-changing thought. Then with outside, those people, leaders of the country, they kill, But yourself says that the main dictatorship that gives all the problems, brings global problem, individual problem. This you don't recognize, you don't realize, you don't recognize. You serve it to Guru. Like God. You see, the self-changing thought. The real enemy there who brings all your problems. Problem in the world, problem to others, problem to yourself, problem to the family. Then you don't recognize that. You worship as a Guru, as a God. All like that, you see. So that's why we're still not free from suffering of samsara. So that's why. You see, generally, Buddha taught 84,000 teachings. 84,000 teachings for us sentient beings to conquer, to conquer, or to diminish, or to conquer the 84,000 delusions. So that all comes into ignorance, condensed into ignorance, anger, attachment. Then the root, that's what I explained yesterday, the root of all the suffering, that false conception, ignorance. So you see, so all the teaching is condensed in the Hinayana teaching, philosophical teaching, great vehicle, the Paramedayana, Mahayana Sutra, and Paramedayana teaching, the Mahayana Tantra. Mahayana Tantra, Vajrayana, secret mantra of Vajrayana. So all that is condensed into in the Lamrim, in the teaching of the gradual path to enlightenment, which was composed by Lama Atisha from Nalanda. I don't know, 700 years ago. From Nalanda, when there was corruption in Tibet, people who practice Tantra, they do not, they they don't. They find the contradiction. They don't practice sutra. Those who practice sutra, they think they can't practice tantra. So they're hot and cold, like they regard. So a lot of misconception of tantra in Tibet. In that time, one time, there's a detonation happened. So the Lama Desha was embodied. I think I mentioned the story also last time here. So the Lama Desha was embodied from Narendra, where there were 300 pandits in Narendra monastery. So Lama Desha, was embodied in Tibet in the Kazakh. So Lama Desha, so anyway, so this situation happened in Tibet, and so that Dharma king of Tibet is Lama issue, and he went to look around gold, sent gold to embody Lama Desha, and I think the translator who went to Narendra to embody Lama Desha is I think Jatsun Singh. I think I'm not sure what Jatsun Singh. So didn't get to even to see Lama Desha in Narendra. Not even didn't get to see Lama Desha. So then king went to look for gold again. I don't know which part is near Nepal or something. Liu. So the irreligious king caught the king, Dharma king of Tibet, Lama Yeshua, put in prison. And then that irreligious, the Dharma king of Tibet, Lama Yeshua, his nephew, went to see the king, irreligious king, by offering all the gold he found. He piled up in the front of the irreligious king. But the irreligious king said that's not enough. Size of head is missing. And then he told the Dharma king, and nephew told the Dharma king said, don't give him even one handful of gold to the irreligious king. Take all the gold to India and offer to Lama Desha. Then the king said, Dharma king said, I will die in the prison for the sentence being in Tibet, the people in Tibet, and spread the pure Dharma. I will die in the prison. So he passed away in prison, and he sent message through the translator, I think. So Lama Desha to meet in next life, so like that, send message, and so then he went to Narendra. That time, of course, there was no airplane, there was no car there in Tibet on the border. So he threw the gold, and so much to walk. I mean, so much. You can see that time there was no vehicle. So there's always a manifestation of Avalokitesvara compassion Buddha on the way. Sometimes it manifests as old lady guiding the translator, the Naktula Zaba, who was sent to embody Lama Desha. So as old lady then guide him, don't talk much about embody Lama Desha. It becomes obstacle, so don't have much. Sometimes children manifest as children in the road, they give advice like that. So finally he reached in India. He was able to meet Lama Desha, and he explained to Lama Desha all the problems, what happened in Tibet, and all that degeneration, Dharma, misunderstanding of Tantra, all that. Then Lama Desha said, he will ask, he said, I will ask Tara whether it was beneficial in Tibet or not, whatever go in Tibet. So everything what Lama Desha does, he asks Tara, consult with Tara, or get advice from Tara. Tara is a manifestation of all the Buddha's holy action to guide the sentient beings to fulfill the wishes of sentient beings. So Tara is like, generally speaking, some children are close to father, not mother, father. I know some students, some children, but majority close to mother. So, like that, Tara is very close to us sentient beings, like how young people feel close to mother. So, like that. So it's very common to pray to Tara, not only ordained ones, but everybody generally is very close to Tara. So common to pray to recite Tara, mantra Tara, Chundra Tara prayers, that was very common. For example, if you have a big project, something, then to recite 100,000 Tara prayers in the ask request the monasteries, and then they complete the big project, whatever it is. That's very common. So anyway, even now praying to Tara, so very quick success. So blessings and success to your wishes, especially benefiting certain things. So anyway, so particularly Lama Desha, why become so able to accomplish extensive holy actions and benefiting sentient beings for the teaching Buddha in Tibet and also in India. Great master, because they praying to Tara. Praying to Tara, Tara gave advice, all that. So anyway, then Lama Desha checks, and then Tara said, your life will be highly beneficial in Tibet, but your life will become shorter, 7 years. As Lama Desha said, then told this message, then I don't care, even my life, as long as my life becomes beneficial, my life becomes shorter, 7 years, it doesn't matter. So Lama Desha said, don't tell in the monastery when the common people, otherwise they don't allow the Lama Desha to go in Tibet. So then outside aspects as like making pilgrimage in Nepal. So that way, but in the state of Nepal sometime, then went to Tibet. Then when he went in Tibet, the king passed away, but the nephew met Changju nephew, king's nephew, then explained to Lama Desha, we Tibetans are very ignorant, and please give us a very basic teaching refuge. So Lama Desha was extremely pleased. He didn't ask for initiations or teachings on emptiness or things, high teachings. He didn't ask, even bodhicitta or things, but asked very simple, basic teaching, refuge. So that made Lama Desha so happy. So then Lama Desha gave the name of the path to enlightenment, condensed, not many pages, condensed. So integrated Hinayana, whole entire Buddhism, what the Buddha taught, three levels of the levels of sentient beings, 3 levels of capacity of mind. So so reveal the Hinayana teaching, lesbical teaching, and those who can understand the Four Noble Truth, teaching Four Noble Truth, to achieve liberation from samsara, not enlightenment, just that. Who don't fit the Paramedya and the Mahayana Sutra and the Mahayana Tantra, who do not fit those teachings, then Hinayana teaching, then the condensed in that. Then the Khasara, then revealed Paramedya teacher, Mahayana Sutra, who has greater merit, intelligence to not only nirvana, liberation from samsara, but to achieve enlightenment, to free the numberless sentient beings from oceans of samsara suffering, and to bring to full enlightenment to the Buddhahood, the peerless happiness, the total cessation of obscuration and the completion of all the realizations. Who has higher merit, intelligence, revealed the Paramedya teaching. The Buddha, including the Lama teaching, Lama the path to enlightenment. Also, then those who have even more merit and intelligence, and the Mahayana, the secret mantra Vajrayana, the Tantra revealed by Buddha. So that is all included in the condensed in the Lama the path to enlightenment. Lama Disha integrated all those teachings and integrated. It's all graduate practice, like graduate steps to go upstairs, or graduate steps, path to oneself to achieve enlightenment. Also, Lama Disha wrote this text, and that time, then you see any Pandits wrote teachings had to show Nalanda, India. So it was sent to Nalanda, and Nalanda Pandits checked, and so otherwise if something wrong, they tie with the dog's tails and they take the dog around the city, and that's what done in that time. But Lama teaching, so everybody highly surprised, highly admired, and so all the Pandits, then you see all the wrong concepts regarding the Sutra and Tantra is hot and cold, and many misunderstandings about Tantra is cut off. And then met Buddhism pure in Tibet. Then integration teaching, all that teaching, vast teaching, so all the integrated into Lamrim. Then after that it happened. After Lama Disha wrote Lama the Path to Enlightenment, then many commentaries happened by the different, or the Kazaa. Generally the four sects Nima Gajja Saja Gilu there, great enlightened beings in the, complete the path, who complete the path and the road. They even just Gilu, not only Lama Tsongkhapa. Lama Tsongkhapa wrote great commentary, the largest, most extensive commentary on the Lama the Path to Enlightenment, the great commentary. Then was the middle one. After much of about this much long text, about this much on the wrong views about emptiness, shunyata, all the different wrong views. Even Buddhists, they're all Buddhists, but there's a wrong view on emptiness, different wrong view. So all explained, all contradicted with the logics. And then the last explained the Pasangika's view, correct view of emptiness, what Lama Tsongkhapa taught. Lama Tsongkhapa, so much received teachings from Manjushri. Manjushri embodiment of all the Buddha's wisdom. So like that. So Lama Tsongkhapa Manjushri, like us, Guru disciple, that receive teachings. So all the many of the teachings written by Lama Tsongkhapa is like composed by Manjushri. Lama Zopa teachings like that. So anyway, so it is. I forgot now. Forgot. What is it? Forgot.
All the problems come from self-cherishing.
Dictatorship. The main dictatorship is this: your self-cherishing thought. The other one, the ignorance. Was talking. So we have to recognize, we have to realize how your life is true, your body spiritual totally used by self-changing thought. Dictatorship, the worst dictatorship, self-changing thought. By ignorance, false mind, ignorance, rudu samsara, all your whole life used by that. Not by wisdom, not by bodhicitta, not by wisdom, ultimate wisdom, realizing emptiness, no. Not by bodhicitta, altruistic mind, just that. The free the numberless sentient beings from oceans of samsara suffering and bring to enlightenment. Therefore, then you see oneself to wish to achieving full enlightenment. That's principle consciousness. That particular principle consciousness combined with the perhaps similar to the that wish, the mental factor of the wish. So the not life is not used by ultimate good heart bodhicitta, no, not by renunciation, not by positive mind, not by positive mind, not by positive mind, not by dharma mind. Not by dharma mind, but non-dharma mind, worldly mind, worldly dharma, not holy dharma. So the whole problem comes from that, because life is not used by holy dharma, by worldly dharma, by attachment to this, the attachment, not attachment looking for future life, samsara happiness, probably not that. Just this life, happiness. So the totally black, totally old minds, and so all used by that, and the major fault by the ignorance and the self-centered thought, all totally used, but you don't recognize. We don't recognize it. So all the sufferings come from that, caused by that. That's all the problems. So that's so. I would say. So meditate on this, and so it cuts the attachment by meditating on the life, including I or the life, by looking at the impermanence as it is impermanent in nature, so cuts the attachment as well as the rudu samsara, ignorance, cuts that. So next to achieve nirvana, the total liberation from oceans of samsara suffering forever, not just few days, few hours, then come back and something like that. So then especially there's that, and then what cuts directly to obscuration, gross obscuration and subtle obscuration, disturbing total obscuration, and shading the full obscuration to full knowledge, full knowing mind, obscuration to full knowing mind, shading. Or directly cause, directly or directly sees is only ultimate wisdom realizing emptiness. Only that. So direct or directly sees, all that is only wisdom. Not even directly sees is not bodhicitta. Bodhicitta helps, but the directly sees is wisdom realizing ultimate. Realizing emptiness, emptiness only. So the shunyata. So then like that it helps to then see what small bodhicitta, and then it should be full enlightenment. The Buddhahood, the total cessation of obscuration, the completion of all the realization. So therefore, so that's what it does. So therefore, as I go through slowly chanting, then the meditation. So beginning is looking at the eye, action, objects, all hell, enlightenment, samsara, nirvana, happiness, problem, everything you see, everything what appears existing from its own side. In other words, by using ordinary words, what we normally use is real. So recognizing what we normally believe is true, but what we normally believe true, then come from there all the problem, all the suffering so far we have been experiencing. So now recognize all these are false. So now recognize all these are false, projection of the false mind, decoration of the false mind, what I explained yesterday, also like that. Also, then everything look at the empty. Empty as it has been empty. Not to make a new empty or no, as it has been empty from beginning. So the karma, first was most important. So there's few on the emptiness, and then few to cut the attachment, and looking at the impairment. So we do that first.
Through these mats, through these merits, may sentient beings attain the rank of all-seeing, subdue the foe of thoughts, and be delivered from samsara's ocean, perturbed by the waves of sickness.
So we're going to shorten the Heart Sutra, this is the side mantra. Then they're going to recite the foundation quality, so set up motivation, and the whole gradual essence of gradual path to enlightenment, the essence of Buddhism. So in the teaching, so essence. Tayato gade para sam gade bodhi. Tayato gade para sam gade bodhi. Tayato gade para bodhi. Bogunju sumjika idembecher davarji shevarji shevarji. Kere tanda ki dushima tamina nave kanda. Tamarji bozo davari dashi de gatende. Going to first a request to Buddha to specify all the obstacles, wrong concept from good worship up to enlightenment, purify all the wrong concept, and to generate all the realization from good worship up to enlightenment. So a request to Buddha, can you read the English?
For the Buddhist praise,
just that.
Holy body created by 10 million excellent virtues, holy speech fulfilling the hopes of infinite migratory beings, holy mind seeing existence as it is, to the principle of the Shakyas, I make requests.
Ma Shakyamuni Buddha absorbed to you and received all the realizations, all the experience, all the realizations after enlightenment, what the Buddha has in Egypt, that. Received all the blessings. I think also from my side that you all received the Buddha's blessings, all the realizations. The foundation you could call it in English.
The foundation of all good qualities is a kind and perfect pure Guru. Correct devotion by clearly seeing this and applying great effort. Please bless me to rely upon him with understanding the precious freedom of this is greatly needed and is difficult to find again. Please bless me to day and night takes its essence. His life stands impermanent as a water bowl. Remember how quickly decay and death comes. After death, just like a shadow follows the body, the results of black and white karma follow. Finding firm and definite conviction in this. Please bless me always to be careful to abandon even the slightest negativity and seeking samsaric pleasures is the door to all suffering. They are uncertain and cannot be relied upon. Recognizing these shortcomings, please bless me to generate the strong wish. Led by this pure thought, mindfulness, alertness, the root of the teachings is keeping the present watch out. Please bless me to accomplish this essential practice. Just as I have already experienced sorrow, so have all mother migratory beings. Please bless me to train the supreme wish and bear the even if I develop only bodhicitta, but I don't practice the three types of morality, I will not achieve enlightenment. With my clear recognition of this, once I've classified instructions to wrong objects and correctly analyze the meaning of reality, please bless me to generate quickly within my mind stream the unified path of calm abiding and special insight. Having become a pure vessel and training in the general path, please bless me to enter the holy gateway of fortune, the supreme Vajra being, and that time the basis of accomplishing the two attainments is keeping pure vows and smiling, as I have become one of the then, having realized the importance of two stages, never giving up the I have